What's going on, YouTubers? Coming to y'all today with my first review ever. Over the years, I have obtained so much knowledge and information from YouTube, and it has been an unbelievable consumer, just so much help as a consumer. All the reviews and how-tos and different things like that for not just guns, but for house, car, everything. Cooking, yeah, heck, putting my child's hair in a braid. So I wanted to give back a little bit. So I'm going to do some reviews here and there. They're going to be raw. They're going to be, they're not going to be highly edited, no explosions, no crazy stuff going on in them. It's just going to be me reviewing some products that aren't heavily reviewed already on YouTube. Like my first review right here. This is the Palmetto States Armory G9 hybrid AR style 9mm. It uses Glock mags. It's a solid billet lower. It uses all standard AR parts except for the magazine release, which is a plastic proprietary part. It uses, what I'm super happy about is it uses a regular AR hammer, trigger, spring, everything. It uses all that, so I can switch that out to a Fostech Echo or a Franklin Armory binary trigger system. Super happy about that. If you see, it's got the full auto pictogram, which is even better for running one of those trigger systems. Standard pins, standard trigger, standard safety, standard charging handle, which I'm super happy about. I put a POF ambidextrous Archangel on there. Obviously, it didn't come with the shockwave. It didn't come, it came with a standard charge handle. It didn't come with the M-buses. Didn't come with the optic, obviously, in the mount. Didn't come with anything, the spikes, not the spikes, strike, maglock Picatinny rail, the AVG, the ETS mag. It did come with the fluted pistol buffer. It did come with this. This was a blim lower, actually, and it was $250. This is the only part I could find blimmed on it, it's just a cheap Chinese sling attachment. Which, if that's the only blim on it, that's amazing. I've gone over a fine tooth comb. I didn't find any machining marks or anything on it anywhere. And this is a very well built piece. This is a extremely heavy piece. This is much heavier than a standard, forged M4 lower. It is extremely thick. It is extremely well reinforced. I know these lowers get beat up a lot being straight blowback design with the 9mm. Not being operated off gas. The bolt was very nice. No tooling or machining. Inside the upper was very nice. There is no forward assist. You don't need that with the 9mm. You don't really need a brass deflector either because of the trajectory of the 9mm shells. They're kind of going away from you. They'll all end up in a nice little pile. This has been opened up from your standard M4. If you look at your standard M4, there'll be like a little ledge inside here. They've opened that up to easily allow the 9mm shells to exit. It comes with a really nice M-lock little rail. Very nice little locking system right here. Locks it into the upper so it can't or move over. Got a heavy duty locking system on the barrel, not down at the bottom. I'll probably get rid of this to go to something a little bit longer. Eventually this will be suppressed and an SBR. I am super impressed with it so far. Just the manufacturing of it, I'm really impressed. Obviously, you see the finishes don't match. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that was the blim on the lower. I don't know. I don't really care. It's going to get coated in titanium Cerakote. But so far, just from the initial out of the box look, the fit and finish of it, I'm very impressed. I will say this, I have not got a chance to shoot it. Not this weekend, but next weekend I'm gonna go out and probably put a little over 1,000 rounds of all different types of ammo, from rips to double taps to incendiaries, rat shot, white box, red box, blah blah blah, whatever, all sorts of 9mm, and see how they run through all different types of mags. I'm really excited about that. And this is, like I said, this is in a pistol formation. This is a stabilizer. This is the shockwave. Which actually fit right on their buffer tube, and you just tighten it down with a little nut right here. I'm going to say this, Palmetto State, in the past, I ordered a SIG TAC Ops 1911 barrel from them, threaded, and I was It was $100. I was blown away. And of course, 2 weeks later, they told me they didn't have it, and they I was on back order and yada yada, and it was like a 3-month thing, never was sent. So I had a really bad taste in my mouth from Palmetto. So when I saw this was 250. This was 400 shipped. They were separate. This took only a week to get to my FFL. This took a week to get to my house, signature required, which is amazing. I mean, that's just flat out amazing. I know, gun sales are insane right now for at least Palmetto State to get it to my house. That's pretty nice. This lower is so much like a quarter circle 10 or like a lone wolf lower. This is price wise, you can't beat this. This price wise, this is, I think, the absolute best one price wise on the market. We'll see how it performs, because I could be talking out of my butt. It could perform like a turd. There's not a whole lot of reviews out here on the Billet G9 Glock lowers. So we'll see how it runs. I'll get some video of shooting out there. I don't really take a whole lot of video of shooting because it's kind of boring. I'll get some, and then if you guys, you'll just have to take my word for how it worked. I'm not going to blow smoke up your butt, because I'm a consumer, and I'm just trying to help the rest of my consumer kinfolk. But I mean, it's heavy. I'm going to give you that. It is heavy. But it feels really nice in the hands. It's got really good weight, distribution. There's, some extra felt recoil. I understand with the 9mm, it being straight blowback, so it may help with it some, but it's definitely not going to beat up that lower. It's so well built. I plan on putting a loft folding tactical stock on here, kind of like, what is it, the Onstads or whatever, but those are $1,300, for that rifle setup. This was $650 out of my pocket. I don't pay FFL fees, but so it was $650 to my FFL, and it's $250 to my FFL, $400 to my house. So fit and finish, it looks awesome. Palmetto State, great job. Give me about 10 days. I'm going to post another video on this, and we're going to see exactly how it did out in the field. I'm going to take it out and beat the hell out of it. I say beat the hell out of it. I'm not going to do it like, what is it, Rob Ski over there, or one of those guys that goes and throws it off of out of an airplane, or runs it over with a tank or a steamroller or something. I'm just going to go out and run a ton of rounds through it, all sorts of crap, dirty steel, homemade, whatever, and then just, put it through its works. I'll do a couple other reviews here and there. I'm going to do a review on Vortex warranty, their customer service. Absolutely amazing. I mean, that could be the review right there. I sent this optic out to them, which I've had for almost 2 years. It was back to me in less than a week, completely fixed, new batteries. And what's funny is I only sent them the optic, and they sent me back everything. A new box, all new mounts, everything. This is obviously not the mount that came with it. This is the American Defense QD mount. Fantastic company. So you can check me out on Instagram also, at Sotex Arms, and see some of the guns that I have, upcoming videos coming on. Like I said, it's going to be a bunch of stuff that you don't see a whole lot of videos on YouTube already. I really appreciate you guys watching my first video. I know it's raw. It's probably a little hard to sit through. I just want to give back a little bit. And you guys take care and stay classy.